EA Sports, and we've got a couple teams searching for their first Super Bowl. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Carolina Panthers, and it's coming up next.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Trucks over him. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second down, back to Sanders. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Young will set to throw. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Young. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run forward with Sanders. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Right back to Sanders on first down. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Another run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, They were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when their body's on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 2nd down, Eckler. A solid stiff arm. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll find Williams on the slant. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Derek Brown able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 36, Young to the right side and complete to Hurst. Finding room at midfield. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Young. Sharks got it left side. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Able to complete this to Chenault. Touchdown, Panthers. LaVisca Chenault, 26 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Herbert on first down now. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover. Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted. And Young's throw there incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw, Young. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, Young. Again, that's Hurst. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He finds his target, Allen. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This one fielded at the 5. Now Davis fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out. Okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
On 2nd and 10, Young, wide open receiver, complete. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Sanders. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Once again with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Young to throw it. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Laviska Shenault with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Young from the shotgun. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. third down, Young from the gun. The open man is Shark. It's complete. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 83 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this is taken at the 23. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. On 2nd and 1, Young. That's the tight end Hurst with it. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
1st down, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Sanders. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Chargers ready to take over. where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. To the air again, Herbert. Got his man, it's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler. There's a nice move. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. It's Eckler again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football and making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. They're holding the no gain. We can make this one pretty simple. Ran his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And Allen's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 28-10. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run. It's Sanders. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Davis now to return it. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Herbert on first down now. Give him another one right back to Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Herbert. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Herbert back to the air. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here. That should be enough to get them the victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So a win here for the Panthers, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, if this was a hockey game, he'd be the #1 star of the night without a doubt. He finished with 4 touchdown passes and just seemed to get stronger and stronger as the night went on.